on tonight's episode of Speed and Stance TV. Welcome back. Yes, like now. Welcome back, everybody. We're here back with the JZX90. Gonna be doing a little bit of body kit installation for you guys today. You saw it in the last video that we unveiled the kit, the M Sports kit, and today we're going to be mounting it onto the car, making it fit, massage out some parts that don't fit, really test the fitment of the kit and how it's gonna look on the car. So by the end of the video today, you should have a good idea of how the car will be sitting once it's ready to go back on the road. And we're back. So here we are. Front is all disassembled. We're gonna start to test up the new fenders, front bumper, start up here, work our way to the back of the car, put the camera down again, and we'll get to work. Lining up the fenders, drilling holes, and getting them kind of set on the car, ready to get trimmed or whatever we gotta do. But first step is seeing how they fit. It is Origin, so we'll see. So, as expected, Origin didn't line up the best, but we did a fair bit of sanding on the bottom here, so there was physically touching the door, and we weren't able to open it when we lined up everything else, and it lines up way better. So we're gonna start drilling the holes and lining this thing up correctly, getting the holes drilled and mounted up, and work our way from the door forward. So we could get this side mounted and then start on the other side, because without the fenders, we can't really mount bumper or anything else, side skirts. This is the first step and it's the hardest step. From here, it should be pretty easy though. So we'll get right back to you with an update once we have some hardware in this and it's mounted up to the car. So my bougie ass likes AC, and I've evolved as a human, and I'm kind of tired of having cars that don't have AC. So intercooler sticks out pretty far on this build, and the bumper doesn't fit at all. It's not M Sport's fault, it's because we have a juicy front mount. It's not really juicy, it's a gritty, but we have a front mount. So we're gonna have to do some trimming, which we're gonna mark out now to get this to fit. And we're probably gonna have to trim up here too, because it's hitting the intercooler already. So we're gonna probably have to take out at least a ½ inch up here, and we're gonna do some cutouts, kind of guess and check these until it fits snug, because I don't want to take out too much material. I'd rather just take out a little at a time, test fit it, and keep taking out as we go. So we're gonna make some cuts now, which we'll probably just time lapse for you guys, and get this fitted up so we can line it up with the fender and finalize this fender so we can start on this side. See you guys in a little bit. Got a lot of work ahead of us, and it's getting late. Side quest. We had to jump in the tow truck. This is gonna happen a lot, so I hope you guys don't mind. I hope we can keep you interested with our side quests that we're gonna get, because they're gonna be pretty often that they happen. But we'll see what we get when we get there. And we'll definitely make sure to show you guys a little bit of what's going on out here in our side quest. So, be back with you in a little bit. Got my high beams on. But yeah, we got a mess ahead of us that we're gonna have to clean up. We'll show you guys what's going on. But for now, I got a big mess to clean up ahead of me and probably a good hour's worth of work. So we'll pick up with you guys, I promise. Sorry for the delay. Not that you guys are gonna get the delay. We're the only ones getting delayed. It's just gonna be a quick cutscene and back to fenders for you. But for us, we got a lot of work ahead of us.
When you're ready,
we're all good? Yeah. All right, thanks. So I'm getting the green light to go with my job. So see you guys soon.
A few moments later.
Yesterday, we did the passenger side fender, trimmed the front bumper. Today, we have the task of the driver's side fender. It wasn't easy yesterday, so we cut it quits. We had a lot of interruptions, side quests to go on. So today, we're gonna try and bang it out quick and then move right along to the back. Get this car kitted up today. We'll get to the driver's side fender and show you some updates along the way. Come here, let's look at this problem together.
Yeah,
hold my hand.
No,
let's go! Right, everybody.
So the fucking problem
is it looks like shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. Plain and simple.
We're gonna try.
We're gonna try to fix that. We're gonna heat it up.
All right.
Bend it a little bit.
All right.
Hopefully, doesn't break.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's not gonna break.
Well, hopefully
if it breaks, you have problems.
Hey, if it cracks or something, not
yeah.
But yeah, I'm just here to help. Entertainment. And this headlight look a little.
So what? Can you not? Ooh. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take one of our handy towing pieces of equipment for lockout services, and we're gonna pump air into that section where the fender isn't sitting flush. So we're going to kind of get it to sit where we want, hit it with a heat gun, and let it sit for a little bit, help the fiberglass form where we want it, manipulate it, massage it, get this thing sitting right. So we'll get this going and see how it turns out. I've never tried it before, but I heard fiberglass and heat is magical. So we're gonna test it today. All right, so we're gonna install rib nuts to hold side skirts on. Prior, it was a bunch of self-tappers. You saw in last video how that went. If you didn't see last video, make sure to go back and watch it. But we're gonna do rib nuts on this one. So we'll show you really quick how that process goes for one, and we'll get these side skirts secured properly. So first thing is to find the right drill bit to fit your rib nut, which we did. Cut that out. This shit went to Narnia, god damn. All right, get the right drill bit to fit your rib nut. We prepared all our tools already. That's your first step. We're gonna drill a hole in the body of the car where we want the side skirt to mount to. So you're gonna do first, take your rib nut and make sure it fits into the hole before you go any further. So this one fits perfect. So we're gonna take it out, thread our rib nut into the installation tool, all the way on, slide it in the hole, slide it in, squeeze it up, release it, unthread it, and now you have fresh threads in the chassis of your car. You're not gonna rely on this to hold your car together anymore. You're gonna have nice hardware that you can rely on 10mm M6. We can fit this up now and mount it the proper way. Also, if you have old holes in your car, anything that you drilled out, make sure you throw touch-up paint in it. Eventually that's gonna rust out, and you wanna keep these 90s chassis clean. That is the main goal, keep our cars rust-free. So if you have any extra holes or holes from prior people drilling into the car before you got it, at the minimum, make sure you clean them well and just throw some touch-up paint. Prolong your car. It's the best thing you can probably do in this situation. It's the best thing you can probably do in this situation. A lot of the front end is coming together, almost done. We're gonna start the disassembly back here. In the meantime, I'll be wrap up some things up front. It's not anything that's interesting or worth watching, so we'll do some YouTube magic and, you know, make it happen and apart. Well guys, we finally have finished 2 long days of getting this body kit situated the way that we want. This was originally gonna be a quick throw it on the car, show you guys what it looks like video, and it turned into me and Louis literally putting in hours upon hours of work, taking parts on and off, rib nutting everything, and unofficially, officially installing the kit. There's a couple loose ends we're gonna tie up that just involve putting rib nuts in places that I have to take wheels off, stuff like that. But other than that, the kit is mounted and pretty much ready for body work and paint. We'll get some body work done in the upcoming future and then take the kit back off for the last time to get it painted. But M Sports kit fit amazing. Very good quality fiberglass. We had to do some trimming for the front bumper only, and that's just due to the intercooler. That's not an M Sports issue, that's just us having an aftermarket intercooler in the front. Everything else just lined up, bolted up. It even came with its own rib nuts, as you guys saw. So some spots made it easy for us. On the other hand, Origin fought us all the way to the end. It was, I'm not even gonna talk about it. Origin, they look good on the car. From here, you get a little closer, you'll see its imperfections. We're gonna try and smoothen those out, but they are mounted. All the hardware is in. We rib nutted everything that we possibly could because they don't even give you mounting holes. So we had to do a lot of work to get this to fit the way it is. I'm pretty happy with the way it's sitting. I can't wait to drive it, and I still can't. Our next video was supposed to be suspension installation, and I still don't have parts. So I didn't want to just sit around and like not get more content out for you guys and post something else. So we decided to do the kit before the suspension. So now it looks good and we can't drive it. So Toge Factory, waiting on them to get me some parts. It's all good though. Once they come in, this will be on the ground and we'll get a good track day in and bring the camera out for that. In the meantime, the car looks great. I'm happy. I think Louis is happy.
Word.
Word, I'd like to hear it. We fixed up a couple other loose ends that just weren't worth showing the camera. But a couple little wiring things, a couple little lighting things here and there. We have new corner lights that we didn't put on yet. I'm gonna wait till paint, but we do have new corner lights for the headlights, so those are gonna go on soon. I'm happy. Turned out to be great. Everything's great. It's good. So, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, please. I'm gonna try and keep actually all the content for the car exclusive to YouTube. So, thank you for joining us on our side quest today and yesterday. Whatever we took the camera out for, I don't know, but we kept getting interrupted for side quests, and we managed to get those done, this done, and I couldn't be more happy. So, thanks all for watching. We'll see you on the next one.